Uh, This is the list of challenges in Exhibit 2, and we'll move on now to profile solution before we go to Exhibit 3 and see what they have in store for us there. Economic challenges was the first challenge they put forward in Exhibit 2. Declining GDP contribution from oil and gas. As we know, the country is heavily dependent on oil revenue. So now looking at the opportunities in hospitality sector, what should you have in mind when you are writing the exams? And these are the things that we want to quickly discuss. There should be acceleration of diversification through promotion of tourism as alternative revenue source. It is important if you can remember this and put it down in your answer if a question along this line will come. Okay. So we need to leverage the natural and cultural assets that the country has for us to be able to promote hospitality, especially on the side of tourism. Another thing that we can put forward as solution is the government should partner with international investors seeking opportunity in hospitality sector. That is international investors collaboration and partnership that will enhance the hospitality sector of our economy. Foreign exchange constraint was another challenge put forward. These are some of the things you should put in mind when you are answering if a question or should a question like this come to bear. We need to encourage local sourcing of goods and services to reduce dependency on exports, on import rather, because when we continue to import, there will be heavy exchange, negative exchange on our currency, and it's going to affect Forex. Also, we need to develop partnership opportunity on the global hospitality brand. We need to build that. We need to work on certification. We need to work on human resources to attract foreign direct investment, FDI. Also, we need to assess every opportunity of alternative financing as much as possible. If you marshal all these points, no doubt for your sources or to your sources in case study, because you already preseen it, right? But of course, there is much effort that you still need to put into it, and part of the effort is you listening to me now, okay? And is there anything we want you to do for this channel? Like, first of all, that is very important. You are going to enjoy value, you're already enjoying value, right? So click the notification button so that you will not miss, because I'm moving rapidly and dropping the videos like every 2 hours already. Okay, try as much as possible to share to a friend, tell a friend, share, comment if need be, if there's any clarification and anything, but make sure you like and subscribe. Having said that, there is a challenge as to cost of doing business in the country. We can't say it's new. Now, as a consultant, thank Kabel, what you need to do is to provide solution. And one of it is let us know the opportunity we can have to reduce cost of doing business. For example, leveraging on digital tools to reduce operational cost for doing businesses. That is, automating processes, online marketing, and the like should be part of what you will be proposing in your solution. Another opportunity you need to profile is investment in energy efficient infrastructure. Energy efficient infrastructure to mitigate high energy costs. I want to believe we are aware of what diesel costs at the moment, right? Another challenge put forward in the case study is infrastructure deficits, and there are a lot of opportunities and solutions you can provide and put forward in your answer. Part of it is this: propose collaboration between government and private sector. Usually we call this PPP. Also, the investors should help in develop hospitality-focused infrastructure. So the collaboration should focus on hospitality infrastructure development, such as resorts, transportation network, tourist hubs. We have less of tourist hub we need to have by collaborating government collaboration with that of private sector. Another thing you can propose is promotion of public-private partnership to improve access to airports, airway, utility serving community and environment and facility. This will enhance hospitality business. Also, eco lodge or mobile accommodation. This makes life easy for tourists and it attracts people that want flexibility in their lodging. So we need to create innovative hospitality models that work around infrastructural gaps. Don't forget, insecurity was mentioned as a challenge. And before I move on, for those that are just joining us, my name is Gbenga Olatunji, FCA from GJAMES Associates. We pride ourselves that we are value to life, we are value to your businesses. You know, I have never felt a study as a lecturer and also as an invigilator. These are the solutions that you should put to bear when you are writing your examination. For insecurity, there should be investment around advanced security systems. There should be safety protocol, and also we must enhance tourist confidence through advanced security system and safety protocol. Another opportunity around insecurity is market secured region in our country. Attraction of our various hubs and tourism destinations. We have a lot of them, so we need to market them. We need to market them around the country. Also, the local community needs to create secure environment for tourists that they know that they are safe, then they will be able to come. Policy and governance were issues raised. And how are we going to resolve this? Or do we have any opportunity in this? The answer is yes. can do better around engagement with policymakers. And it is like an advocacy between the citizenry and the policymaker, especially to enhance our hospitality sector. So there must be consistent advocacy, pro-business policy that is tailored towards this sector called hospitality sector. Also, we need to establish industry association that will lobby regulatory reform and also better government support for tourism. I think you've even had enough of solution already, but I will still continue. Another solution that comes to mind is that we need to build resilience through flexible strategy that accommodates policy uncertainty. Government many times may fail us and may fail themselves too. But business must continue. Therefore, there must be built-in resilience into every business, flexible enough to accommodate every uncertainty that policies somersault may bring. COVID impact was mentioned and post-COVID challenge. How are we going to handle that? So we need to ensure tourism post-pandemic offerings around consciousness of tourists, health, wellness focused, and attracts the environment that we actually want them to be. We must make it attractive. Also, we need to implement health and safety certification, health and safety guideline, and reassure travelers of their safety. Of course, the hospitality industry is reimagined, and we need to include some hybrid offerings, work and leisure, especially the Gen Z, they call them now. We need to attract other mindset and framework as to work and leisure, so that there will be work-life balance. There was another challenge in Exhibit 2 as it relates to transparency and corruption. So we need to build trust in governance practices, business practices, and how we gain competitive edge. These are part of the things you need to put forward when profiling solution to the questions. We need to collaborate with anti-corruption bodies and international investors to establish industry-wide ethical standard. Of course, we know human factor is a major factor when we are talking about putting controls in place, but nevertheless, we must ensure we have industry-wide ethical standard. Then we know what aspects of the business is actually failing the system. Exhibit 2 also put forward global competition and standard challenge, that is standardization of our hospitality environment and industry. Of course, there must be differentiation. So we need to differentiate ourselves, and as much as differentiation is important, which will be unique to us as a country. Also, standardization is important to attract global tourism or global hospitality industry players. So, answer here now may be a bit of argumentative. You need to be able to put forward and maintain your stance as regards global competitiveness and standardization. It is important to have standard, and it is equally important because when we are talking about hospitality, we are talking about an industry that is person specific, region specific, country specific. So as much as we need to standardize, we are unique in ourselves too, and we must put that to bear even in our answer to the question. So this is maybe a bit technical for some of us that are not fully experienced. So if this solution that I just prefer is a bit difficult, you can skip it to the easier one. Okay, but I want to believe that if you can argue your way around this, you will score a high mark. Another opportunity that we can prefer around this is about eco-tourism certification to attract environmentally conscious travelers and explorers. Really, this is going to impact positively if you can propose this in your solution and at the same time link it together with aviation industry, because many people now prefer to go with airline that is eco-friendly. I'll move on. Also, if we can leverage on technology, which we've said before as I'm rounding up, it will bring superior customer service, superior customer satisfaction, customer retention, and operational excellence. And of course, the country will be happy for it. And as organization, the organization will be happy doing that. Digital and technological gap was mentioned in the exhibit 2, and in answering and providing solution to this, you can talk about as organization and as a country, we need to embrace digital marketing to reach out to global audience at low cost. Data analytics and analytical tools and use of it is important to individual organization and as a country. We need to improve using analytical tools for decision making, even in the hospitality industry. Inventory management is important because the industry we are talking about has a rapid turnover rate and equally rapid usage of stock. Customer relationship management is key in all we do, and you need to measure this as your solution. Of course, mobile apps will be part of your digitization examples that you can put forward for booking, like booking.com, and personalized guests experiences and the like. If you have enjoyed this video and this solution pack, like this video, and for those of us that have missed exhibit 1 and exhibit 2 discussion, which we just found solution here now, is going to roll after now in this video, and You can listen to it. That will save you a lot of time checking the playlist. But more importantly, you need to check CSME playlists because there are a lot of risk management and risk assessment topics that I've done, which looking at these exhibits from exhibit 1 to exhibit 6, we've covered the exhibit 2 now. You will need that knowledge probably to scale through if a question that relates to risk management comes up, most likely with what is trending in this case study pre-seen. Most likely you should expect it. Gbenga Olatunji FCA, we have value to life from GJAMES Associates. We have value to your businesses. Next will be discussion on exhibit 3.